Hi YouTubers, RV Debs here with you, and it's Saturday afternoon. It is about 3:30. I finished my baked ziti, which hasn't gone in the. It's going to go in the oven for a while. In a few minutes, I'll go over there by 4. But I wanted to just touch base with you. I did my hair today. I curled it, whatever you want to call it, and I've been thinking about cutting it really short. I've thought about cutting it where it's long on one side and really short on the other. You know, that's just something I've had it before and I liked it many years ago. That's something I'm thinking about, but it's not something I'm going to do right away. Because I like my long hair too. And yes, so I have my baked ziti ready. I made an extra little pan of it to take with me tomorrow. And that's what's going on here. And sometimes people don't really know too much about me. They just watch 1 or 2 videos. But for those of you who don't know much about me, just a little bit of background. My husband passed away from cancer in 2014, and we had been together about a total of 15 years. 5 years we were engaged basically, and then we got married, and it would be 11 years this May. So after all that tragedy in my life and going through watching him suffer and then passing away and going through hospice and just I had counseling, I was in a group, and that helps. If anybody is suffering from grief, which there's nothing like it, and it doesn't stop. It just gets different. But if anyone is suffering with a death in the family or a loved one, call up a hospice in your neighborhood, in your area, because they've got like 6-week spouse loss groups or just regular. It could be any kind of loss. But anyway, that's what I went to. After that, I started downsizing my home in Tarpon Springs, Florida. Sold pretty much everything. All of my husband's tools and things and clothes and my stuff too, and all the furniture and everything. I sold my my home with the furniture. It was a mobile home. I lived on Lake Tarpon. It was very nice. And yes, I do miss my bathtub. I had a beautiful Roman bathtub. I've got videos back 2 years ago now that you can look and see where, what I was doing. I sold everything, but I showed everything too. So if you want to see more, just go back to the oldest videos that I have and pretty much show you where I used to live and how I downsized and got into this travel trailer. And I was going to travel more. I was going to go from Florida. My plan was to stop here in Texas, keep on going up to Oregon or Washington. I wasn't sure where I'd end up. But anyway, I did not enjoy pulling a trailer with my truck. I think my truck is great. It's a 1/2 ton. But I think if you're going to pull a pretty big, this is a 27-foot, fully loaded, I think you need at least a 3/4 ton or actually 1 ton. I didn't want to strain my truck, and I knew going up mountains would be very scary for me and my truck. So me and my 2 dogs, we got into the travel trailer and sort of spent some time, few months in Florida in an RV park. Got my feet wet, and then we drove to Alabama, which was not really very far, but I saw a really nice RV park and it was inexpensive, so we stayed. And then I got kind of stuck there. Then my friend, to make a long story short, my friend from Washington, Chris, told me, "You look like you need to get unstuck. I'll help you." And she did. She flew to Alabama and we drove to Texas together. And when I got here, and my best friend Kat and her family live here, I just really felt comfortable and I was welcome to stay. And I thought, why not? Because I really didn't know where I was going anyway. I mean, Oregon, Washington. I only knew a couple people, and this is a little bit better for me because I can afford it. And I live on Social Security. So that's a big thing. And You know, I don't know if y'all know this, but I used to make approximately $100 a month. Maybe a little more at times, not much more. And recently they've done some changes, and now I get half. I don't even get 100 a month, because you have to make at least 100 to get your money, and it's now taking 2 months. I don't know what they did, but it's not too good for people like me. So anyway, so subscribe to my channel, and thumbs up, I think, has a lot to do with it. Also, sharing the video, watching the ads. I don't know if that makes a big difference, but I could use the help. So that's where I'm at. I'm in Texas. I'm enjoying my first time in Texas. Been here about 8 months now, almost. On the Today's the 20th. I got here August 20th, 2016. And it's now May 20th, 2017. So yeah, I'm very comfortable. I've got an RV carport that really I love. It protects me from rain and from hail. My home is comfortable. I would like someday to have a regular sticks and bricks again, but for now, I'm comfy, and it's comfortable here. I like it here. It's gonna get pretty hot. I know that, because Florida got hot, and I'd like to figure out some way of spending summers someplace else, and then autumn to winter and spring here in Texas. So we'll see how my future goes. I have no clue. You know, you can try to plan things, but it doesn't always work out that way. And that's what's going on in my life, in case you are pretty new to the channel. And for those of you who've been following along the whole way, I really appreciate it. And excuse me for having to say it again, what's been going on with me. It's a lot of changes. You know, big change when you lose a job is a big change. When you sell a home is a big change. When you move somewhere different. When you lose a loved one. So I've gone through the loss of my husband, my home, change of lifestyle, moved to 2 different states. I've gone through a lot. And I think I'm doing pretty well. I've come through it. I'm not as sad as there are times when I am. You can't help that. I mean, it's just normal. But anyway, I wanted to just let you know about that. And hope you will subscribe if you haven't. And that's it. I'm about ready to go to family night, which we do every Saturday night. There's at least 12 to 20 people. And tonight's a big night because it's Nadia's birthday. And not only is the family all going to be there, but she's got a surprise coming. All her friends are also invited. So it's a big night at Bev and Vic's for a happy birthday party for Nadia. She doesn't know about all her friends coming, and that should be fun. And I'll try to do videos. I'm not sure if I will get them done for tonight, but that's what's going on. So, thumbs up. Always are appreciated. And comments too. Thank you for being my friends. Love you guys. Love my subscribers. Peace out.